welcome to Main Street Matters by Heart of Main Street, the podcast that promotes itself on purpose. I am your host, Patrick Kaiser. A small bit of housekeeping before we jump into the main part of today's episode. Big headline, no new episodes next week. I am taking a week off to be on vacation, so episodes will resume on the 17th. Now, take this time to start implementing some of the tips and strategies that we've talked about either in this book or in the others that we've covered so far. Because if you're like me, you take in some new learning, you get really excited about its possibilities, and then stuff happens and you kind of forget about it, or it goes in the back burner and you just end up not doing it or finding the time for it. So next week, go back and listen to an episode that really stood out to you and then start to act on it. You've spent the time planning, now get to work. We are in episode 8 of our series inspired by Thomas Nagel's The Strategy and Tactics of Pricing. In our latest episode, we talked about communicating value with confidence, how to express your worth clearly through your story, your space, and your service. Today, we're turning to a topic that every retailer wrestles with: discounts. Because let's be honest, promotions can be powerful. They drive traffic, they clear inventory, and they create excitement. But they can also train customers to wait for sales, and that erodes margins and it weakens your brand. So how do you run promotions that actually help your business without hurting your reputation or your bottom line? As Nagel reminds us, discounts should reinforce value, not replace it. In this episode, we'll talk about how to design purposeful promotions, the kind that reward loyalty, move inventory strategically, and drive long-term growth instead of short-term chaos. So no need to wait in line. Come on in, it's book club time. So let's start with the elephant in the room, random discounting. We've all done it, that moment when traffic slows down, sales flatten, our inventory piles up, and our first instinct is, well, let's just run a sale. And yes, it might work in the short term. You'll get a bump in sales. People will come in, but if it becomes a habit, you're teaching your customers to only show up when there's a deal. Nagel calls this price conditioning, the process of training customers to expect discounts. And here's what happens when discounting becomes a reflex. 1, your margins shrink. You're giving away profit that could have been earned at full price. Loyalty weakens. Customers stop being loyal to your store and start being loyal to your sales. Brand perception drops. Frequent sales signal that your regular prices aren't real. And then future promotions lose power. If you're always on sale, nothing feels special anymore. They're always doing 15%. I'm just going to wait until it's 25%. Does that sound familiar? The goal isn't to stop discounting completely. It's to use promotions strategically. Every discount should have a purpose, a goal, and a plan. As Nagel puts it, price incentives work best when they are targeted, temporary, and tied to behavior change. And that's the key. Purposeful promotions, ones that serve your strategy and not sabotage it. So before you ever launch a sale or a discount, ask yourself one simple question. What's the purpose? Every effective promotion should have a clear objective, and here are 5 common ones and how to execute them with intention. So 1 is that you're rewarding loyalty. Use discounts to thank repeat customers and not lure strangers. So an example of this could be that you're having exclusive early access sales for loyal members. You could have a Love Local Week where regulars get special offers, or birthday month coupons for rewards or milestones. The purpose of this is to strengthen the relationship and retention. These promotions make loyal customers feel appreciated without training the general public to expect markdowns. Purpose number 2, to move seasonal or stale inventory. Markdowns make sense when you're clearing space. Be transparent. Making room for new arrivals, enjoy 20% off remaining summer styles. This communicates practicality, not desperation. It tells customers your pricing has purpose. And here's a pro tip. Bundle slower items with best sellers instead of marking them down individually. It maintains that perceived value. Value number 3, drive new behavior. Want customers to try a new product, a category, or a service? You can use promotions as a temporary nudge. It could be something like try our new line 10% off this weekend only, a free tote with your first online order. The purpose of this is to encourage exploration. Once customers experience the value, they pay full price next time. Value number 4 could be to celebrate an occasion. Community moments, store anniversaries, holidays, or local events are perfect reasons to offer a deal with context. So something like, thank you Main Street for 5 amazing years. Enjoy 15% off this weekend as our gift to you. That kind of promotion feels like gratitude and again, not desperation that you can't move these products. Value number 5 is to create urgency occasionally. A well-timed flash sale can create excitement as long as it's rare. One day only, customer appreciation event. But if you do it every single weekend, customers stop believing that it's special. Nagel warns that temporary price incentives lose their power when they become predictable. When every promotion has a purpose, whether to reward, refresh, or celebrate, it builds trust instead of eroding it. So once you know your purpose, the next step is to design your promotion so it drives value, not damage. Here are 7 principles to guide you. Principle number 1, protect your best products. Never discount what defines your brand. Keep core or high value items at full price and promote complementary products instead. So an example of this, don't mark down your best-selling jewelry line, offer 10% off accessories or maybe the gift wrap. Principle number 2, add, don't subtract. Instead of taking money off, add perceived value. Free gift wrap with purchase, complimentary wrapping, spend $50, get a bonus candle. This keeps your price integrity intact while giving customers a sense of reward. Principle number 3, set clear start and end dates. Scarcity increases motivation, and Sunday feels real. Limited time is vague. Deadlines drive action and reinforce that your prices aren't permanently flexible. Principle number 4, limit the frequency. Make promotions rare enough that they matter. Plan them around key dates or seasons, not every single month. As Nagel says, promotions should punctuate your strategy, not define it. Principle number 5, target, don't blanket. Reward specific behaviors instead of cutting prices for everyone. Send loyalty discounts via email, offer event-only pricing, create local partnerships. If you show your library card, you get 10% off books in store this week. Targeting rewards strengthens relationships and protects margins. Principle number 6, communicate the why. Explain the reason behind the promotion. Customers appreciate transparency. Something simple like we're celebrating 10 years in business, or we ordered too many candles, help clear the shelf. Honesty creates connection and makes discounts feel thoughtful. And finally, principle number 7, after each promotion, ask, did it achieve the purpose? You need to measure your results. Did it bring in new customers? Did it move inventory? And did it boost loyalty? If not, then you need to adjust for next time. Random promotions are going to be a waste of money. Strategic ones teach you things. But even with the best intentions, it's easy to slip back into discount habits. So here's how to avoid that. Step number 1, create a yearly promotion calendar. Plan out your offers around key goals. Get it on the calendar early. Holidays, slow season, community events, so that you can be proactive about this and not reactive. Set yourself some guardrails. Decide the minimum margin you're willing to accept before discounting, and then stick to it. Track your long-term effects as well. Measure not just sales during promotion, but what happens afterward. Did new customers return? Did traffic hold steady? All of these things give you metrics that you can judge the success of the promotion off of. Reward the behavior, not bargaining. Never let customers negotiate discounts. That erodes trust. Instead, reward engagement like referrals, loyalty, or community participation. And then remember your story. Discounts should never speak louder than your mission. If your business stands for craftsmanship, local pride, or sustainability, make sure your promotions echo that. Nagel says when discounts replace differentiation, the value disappears. So here's how to apply it this week, or maybe even next week, so that you can start running purposeful promotions in your store. First, define your promotion goals. Write down the why behind any discount that you're planning. If you can't name a purpose behind it, don't run it. And just to get rid of stuff is not a purpose. Design a value add offer. Instead of lowering your prices, add something meaningful like a free gift, a community tie-in, or some exclusive access to the promotion. And then review your promotion calendar. Look at the next 3 months. Can you align your offers with local events or store milestones? Plan them down now and communicate this early. Purposeful promotion creates excitement and respect. They build momentum without burning your margin. And they remind customers that your value runs deeper than just that sale sign. So that is it for episode 8 of our series on the strategy and tactics of pricing. Today we learned that promotions can be powerful tools, but only when they have purpose. Random discounts train customers to expect less from you. Strategic promotions reward loyalty, move product, and tell your story. When you discount with intention, you don't damage your brand, you're going to be strengthening it. As Nagel reminds us, price incentives should reinforce the reason that customers choose you and not replace it. When I am back on November 17th, we will have episode 9, and that'll be our final week of this book. We will dive into pricing integrity, building trust through consistency, and how to align your prices across channels, seasons, and experiences so customers know you're fair and dependable. If this episode gave you some clarity, please share it with another retailer. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, leaving a review really helps us reach more independent retailers and Main Street businesses and allows them to discover this and learn and grow as well. Until next time, stay safe, shop local, and keep your heart on Main Street. This episode is written, produced, researched, and edited by me, Patrick Kaiser, with a very special thanks to Thomas Nagel, the author of The Strategy and Tactics of Pricing, in bookstores now. For more information about Heart on Main Street, you can go to www.heartonmainstreet.org, and you can always email us at contact@heartonmainstreet.org. Thanks for listening. Bye.